So I'm gonna be reviewing this Plat 2 Cloak and Dagger here. I've had a look at the VOD time and it's 41 minutes. This is gonna be a really long game. I had a look at the end scores, 8-7 as well. So this is gonna be a really long VOD review. I'm probably interested to see what happens actually about the game. It's gonna be obviously very close if it's double overtime.
Look who just showed up. Like the future.
Okay, so pretty standard right now. This positioning's okay. It's not. Okay, so the Panther goes for dive. Wolverine feeds. That's not really on anyone. Okay, that's okay. That's an okay response. Maybe a bit slow on the transformation, but I'd be nitpicking there. Okay, I would have blinded there. I would have cloak blinded there, but I don't think you would. You wouldn't have changed the outcome really up with that. I think your team just feeds here. We can just. You took really long to left click there. Honestly, you could have killed him. If you were like really quick on your left clicks there, you probably would have killed him. And then yeah, you wouldn't have died there. So I think that's number one. I think you need to be a bit quicker with your like rotations and stuff of abilities. So you swapped it Invis now. I wouldn't have swapped it. Think about how close you were to ulting here. You're 93% when you switch. Not to mention, if Panther's your issue of why you're swapping, then I don't think Invis does amazing against Panther. I think Cloak does better if anything. But I think more towards the ult point. Your ult is very important here. They're about to get okay. Why do you want to keep ult in this situation? It's not just keeping the ult, right? If you have ult here, you can touch point and get your team at least a decent fight before they cap. That's the main point.
There's still a chance to stop them.
So your team does get the touch, I think. Maybe. Help your team shoot the walls, my god. Okay. You really didn't like. Yeah, I think you're too paranoid about the Panther there. You just need to help your team shoot the walls, perhaps, and help them get a decent touch. But the main issue, yeah, no cloak ult would be the main issue there. With cloak ult, you at least get a decent fight there on that fight. You could potentially burn a lot of time, even if you lose. Even if you lose the fight, and you at least burn 20 seconds off the fight, off the timer. You have double jump still. I would have double jumped anyway, just to make sure the Panther doesn't hit you. The Panther hit you while you're invisible because you're standing in a very obvious path, and towards your team too. Your team is just kind of staggering right now. So we'll see what happens now. You should shield your Punisher here. You should shield to like help heals as well. You don't need to just rely on your left click for heals. Ooh, I think your lack of awareness there. You see the Panther approaching your Punisher here. Obviously, you could have saved him, I reckon, with a shield. Play shield here. You have your shield up in the background. You could have pushed him to make him miss his spear. You had a lot of options here. And you have Invis ult too. But you don't need the Invis ult to save here. Okay, so you don't double support ult, which is good. Your Moonlight pops off slightly. You should just be walking forward with your team here. You don't need to be high ground here. And you even had the rocket to look at as well. I think right now you just need to be pushing with your Luna ult, pushing the Punisher here. Do you have pull right now? Is the question. You have pull as well. You have your pull. If you pulled the Punisher here, he's probably dead. He's 100% dead. But you need to. Right now you haven't got your. I just don't think your priorities are straight at the moment. Ooh. It would have been funny if you pushed him down.
Judge.
You have Invis ult for this, so you need to judge whether your team needs it here.
Anyone willing to help?
I don't think your team exactly needed it right now.
Clear the way.
Unlucky on the boop there. So right now, the things you need to be thinking about, ult chart, ults. Who has ults in the enemy team? They have a Strange ult and a Groot ult. Because you Invis woman ulted early, you have nothing against the Groot ult now. I think it was a bit premature against the Punisher. Your tanks are actually well positioned against it. Earlier, if I go back earlier, before the Invis ult happens. Oh my god, I went too far. Yeah, like your shield's up, you can use the cover here. They're basically full health. You have a lot of options. Their tanks had a lot of options. You didn't need to Invis ult there. And then there's also a Strange ult too, so you want to save your push for it, ideally. Ideally, a lot of Strangers tend to fly up in the air when they Strange ult, so you want to look to push him away when he does that. So let's see what happens here. I'm just making a guess of what happens. So he does a flank push, actually. That was the second option. Even if he's on the ground there, you can still decently push him away. Okay. They double tank ulted, so I think Groot ult would have like easily destroyed you guys anyway. But there's a Punisher right. You should have heard him. You are kind of aware of him.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
You got no more now for the Panther. Is your team thinking right now that the Panther's the issue? Is the question. I feel like your team's like really thinking about Panther right now. I think your Punisher kind of feeds there. Maybe you could have saved him. It's about 50-50 there. You're really playing kind of risky there. It's fine though. That's a good push to put pressure away from your team. I like that. There's someone on your right there. I don't know if you could have saw that naturally. So another thing. Okay, I'll wait for that start to be done. You might get picked by accident here. You have Invis ult. 2 die before you Invis ult. Okay, Punisher would have died anyway, but you probably would have saved them more. I don't think you're using your shield enough, if anything. Like, let's look at this again. You have shield this entire time. And I think you should be... I think you're positioned a bit too far forward as well. The reason your Namor's hard to heal, and your Luna's hard to heal, is because you're not playing further enough behind. If you play about here, maybe side to side of Luna. About here. I think you need to be about here. Or here. You would see your Luna, and then you would have been able to heal her. Right now, you're unaware that your Namor and Luna is dead. Because you're in front of them. Because how I see it is, you want to be behind them. You want to be behind them, not because you want to heal them, obviously, but like because your shots go through everyone. You want to make sure you can shoot everyone at once in your team, and potentially the enemy as well. So I feel like you should be the one furthest back rather than Luna. That's my thinking here. So this is basically a wasted Invis ult here.
This is real firepower.
Oh, potentially a good Punisher ult here. Move your shield to help your Punisher here. You have shield still. Something I like to do a lot as Invis woman is spam your right click. Spam your shield. And you should be pressing F here. Like your shield has 0 cooldown. Unless it breaks. Like your shield is clutch at saving people. Okay. You should dismiss your shield here. Ooh. Your Luna saves you from Strange ult, potentially. Yep, nice. You have Invis ult again. A bit early. I think your Luna ult was kinda in its last seconds. And I don't think it was necessarily needed at all, actually.
Feeling fantastic. Systems restarting.
This is okay. You should be using your shield more to protect against Ankhs, if anything. So, if you shield against Ankh, if you use your shield against Ankh, he does no damage, basically. He's not as nearly as threat if you do that.
Thanks so much.
You should be pulling him. Yep, that's a nice pull. It's the right idea. Potentially it could have been a pick, but it's fine. He has strange ult soon. The enemy has strange ult soon, so you should be saving your push for that. Help your vet Penny. Okay. It is a Punisher ult, to be honest. Okay.
By the eye of Agamotto.
So the main reason the team loses the fight here is probably because you have no Invis ult here. That's the main issue. Well, actually, okay, never mind. To be honest, you're getting decent touches here. Oh, if you build Invis ult, it might be big. Oh, unlucky. Your team burns a lot of time here, which is kind of nice, but that's about it.
0, 2, 3.
So you need to like kind of think about your Invis ults too. Because I think both times you could have at least waited a bit longer before you actually pressed the button.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And you need to use your shield way more. Generally, just use your shield to help soak the healing a bit more. Help out with the healing way more. And you should be looking for pull opportunities. Anytime you see a chance to pull an enemy towards you, do it. And just use your left shift to for free damage basically. It's just dead to build ult charge. Personally, the CC and the slows you get while you're in your left shift it's very minute. So Hulk Groot now. Hulk Groot is questionable. Okay, wait, no, I won't say that. But I'd say start looking to pull the enemy tanks. Even if it doesn't end up to be a kill opportunity, it puts pressure on them. You want to constantly put pressure on the enemy tanks, force them into bad positions. If you force them into bad positions, they'll make a mistake that'll lead to a kill. Oh, yeah, actually, you just did it there. Okay, that's good. Dismiss your shield here. You don't need to keep your shield here. You can drop it now. You can press F to drop your shield. Because now your team actually needs the shield soon. You should shield your Hulk here too. If you shielded your Hulk, you might have lived through that. Ooh. Ah, I thought that push might have led to something. That cloak ult from them is kind of wasted. You guys can just kind of kite it. You need to help your Luna. Okay, never mind. She Luna ults.
The moon haunts you.
You have Invis ult. So, something I do like is you haven't double support ulted yet. That is something I do kind of like. I'm not sure if you and your supports are coordinating, but it's good. It's good it hasn't happened yet. So, okay, that's a nice push actually. That was a really good push. I think this leads to a kill here.
Judge, jury,
okay. I think I prefer this Invis ult than the other. Because really, your team's out in your two tanks are out in the open this time. This Invis ult is a lot better than last time. You still cap point. You could say you could have maybe held it, but it's a bit unreliable. I probably would have done the same thing. Why push? You could pull there, get a kill opportunity. Like again, you're not dismissing your shield here. I would have dismissed because it's 27 health at the moment.
Thanks so much.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Ooh, the flank's strange. Okay, that's whatever.
This is real firepower.
That was kind of psycho from the strange, but whatever.
It's clear I'm still needed here. A nice deep freeze.
Like, pull here. Pull. Left shift and pull here.
Against the world. Psionic burst.
Been much farther along by now.
Heal your, yep, Moon Knight here. You have Invis ult. Okay, nice.
Vortex field. Clear the way.
Now, I understand why you're struggling with the pulls here. Because I think there's double Groot, right? I mean, there's double Groots. It's just hard to get good pulls here.
Judge, jury, executioner.
This is real firepower.
Oh my god, that almost killed you.
I got psionic burst.
Like again, you can dismiss your shield here. I think yeah, big issue just needs to shield manage.
You're halfway there.
Having a full health shield is way better than obviously one that's at one sit for fit shield health.
Needed a little boost. Thanks. Never stop.
Vortex field.
It's you and me again, old.
You have a pull chance against Groot here. Oh, they jumped down anyway, but yeah. You should be looking to pull them into your team. Oh, that's okay. Nice. It's a bit faster, but that's good still. Okay, I like that you stayed Invis the whole time. You didn't die to Star-Lord ult, which is good. But your team's probably going to lose anyway here. Oh, maybe not. You gotta really... Okay. I don't like this though. I really don't like this. Why be high ground when you can be low ground and heal your entire team still? Because you're low ground, you're bouncing your left clicks from high ground to low. Which means you're only passing it through one ally. You should be low ground still. There's no reason to really be high ground here at all.
Anyone willing to help?
Alright, that feels better.
And then your Hulk dies because of it.
Clear the way.
I'll take all the healing I can get.
Oh my god, your Wolverine goes crazy. But you need to be aware that you need to be aware that that Star-Lord that's beaming your team right now is getting kills.
Thanks.
You see him on your left here. And he's hitting a Star-Lord. I mean your Moon Knight. You see, I don't think he was maybe with full health shield he was savable. But you need to at least be aware of it, kinda. The fact you don't even pay attention to it is kinda not good. I think that was a bit early. Early because you didn't exactly need it in that very second. So, okay, one thing to mention. You need to know who support ults last the longest. So, Cloak and Luna ult tend to last longer than yours. So what does that mean what does that mean to you? That means you need to ult as late as possible to try and wear down their duration. They Cloak ulted first. So you need to like wait, you need to kind of wait a bit longer before you ult, potentially. If possible. That's a nice pull. I like that. But what? You don't need to be Invis half the time. You can just spot. You can be quicker. You can be quicker on uncloaking there. Ooh, you're low. You can use your shield to help self-heal yourself.
Only 60 seconds left. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You should try to pull them through the portal, actually. If you pulled them through the portal, it would have been pretty funny, actually.
Nothing like the Tokyo
Oh, you were thinking about it.
Psionic surge.
Oh, nice try, nice try. Okay. I think the more important point was earlier. You're 15 health, right? Where were you? You're 15 health. You're luckily alive. Just place shield on your Luna. If you place shield on your Luna, it will also self-heal you as well. So, yeah. Just do that. You have a higher chance of surviving. So this is a close game right now. That's... Okay, Luna ults. That's okay. There's no reason for you to be in Invis here. I think you just follow your Luna ult here. You just follow your Luna ult if possible, and then you don't need to be Invis here. Very minute point here, but yeah, it's nice to mention. Push payload here.
Needed a little boost. Thanks.
I feel like either your shield management is not the greatest, or you don't know you can actually drop your shield right now. I think it's one of the two. Look for pulling here. You had a chance to pull here. I think you should be... Your first priority shouldn't be to left shift, it should be to pull. Big pull here, but you put a lot of pressure on tank here. Especially the Groot rocket here. You could put so much pressure on them. Because right now, you're thinking the other way around. You're left shifting first, then pulling. You need to build a Invis ults ASAP. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing dies because there's a cloak ult going on right now. Oh.
Clearly, you needed some help.
This is real firepower!
Only 60 seconds left.
These Moonlight ults are big.
Squish those squids for you.
Oh no, really? Your team loses that? Oh my god. Okay. So let's replay the fight. I feel like there's a lot of things you could have done here.
Clearly, you needed some help.
Like, first of all, do you really have to be this close to your team? You can still heal and damage the enemies from about here. I'd say you be here because you can heal your Wolverine and damage the enemies at the same time. Don't need to be pushing up with, like this.
This is real firepower!
I think a slightly more optimal player would have healed Wolverine there. And your Wolverine's key to winning this fight. Potentially Hulk too. Like, you could have saved 2 there. Do you have shield at this point? You do. Okay. Potentially you could have saved the Luna here as well. If you shielded, you probably might have stopped her from being knocked out. Not down to the ground. Maybe a bit too much tunnel vision on the what do you call it? The strange, low health strange there.
Looks like Namor ordered our next course.
So I'd say a bit more optimal healing there would have probably won you the fight, personally.
Get that vehicle moving again.
You could potentially pick the cloak here. A bit faster. Before your team arrives, you should probably pull here. Like, around about now. A bit unlucky on the timing though. Your group almost died. You should be shielding him there, really.
No worries. You're on our team now, Zero.
It's like, where's your shield right now is the question. Yeah, your shield's here. You should be using it a bit more aggressively to heal your tanks there. The tank was like basically 1 health there earlier.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay. They die with cloak ult, which is good for your team.
The current score is 3-2.
So right now, it's just an issue of just use your shields.
Battle starts in 5.
Use your shield.
4.
The 2 big things as Invis women there was use your shields way more to heal your to go for healing. Even if you block damage with your shields, it's good, and you just need to counter your shields because having a full health shield is way better than half health shields. And look for pulls. The sooner you spot a pull opportunity, the more pressure you put in the enemy tanks. More pressure you put on enemy tanks, the more likely they make a mistake, and then hopefully your team follow ups on that.
1.
So now we're back to
Only
Cloak.
60 seconds left.
I think this is a better decision. Cloak here. I think Cloak's a better decision because your team needs way more healing.
To its destination.
I mean, Cloak is just a better character, and I'm an Invis main, so there's that too. Okay, your Hulk kind of feeds there, not really on you.
Down to 30 seconds.
You miss your no, never mind. Oh my god, they already built Groot ults.
My time to shine.
How do you guys win this? That's the question. I guess you can build a Cloak ult here.
Enjoy the amplifier.
You're a bit close to the chaos here. Like, it's a bit of a brawl right now, but I still think you could at least position slightly better. Stay in this building, I'd say. This is probably your best chance. It's the least amount of, like, you're least noticeable here, I'd say. This is a bit risky, everyone can see you. More people can see you, the riskier it gets. You build Cloak ult just in time. Nice. They'll counter Cloak ult you soon.
Against the world.
Wait, did you have it or not, actually? Oh, you didn't. Oh, my bad. My bad. Ignore me. Bit unfortunate you died to Namor there earlier though. Moon Knight carries again. This guy is carrying right now.
You're halfway
So you're
there.
back to Invis again. I think this is I think Cloak's the better choice. Unless Invis is your better character, of course. But assuming you're both equal skill on your Cloak and Invis, then Cloak's the better choice.
Clear the way. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Portal on the top right. Okay.
Don't mind me.
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You might die to turret if you're not careful. Okay. Barely. You're okay, barely. Look for to pull down the more the moment his bubble ends. Yeah, I think you missed a kill opportunity there. Well, you as Invis woman counted the more so badly, in one sense. Because he's such an easy boop target. You can pull him to your team the moment his bubble ends. You just need to watch his bubble and then pull him towards your team and he's a free kill. But you missed the chance there.
Ready to roll, I am Groot. I like a good challenge, dude. Needed that. Thanks.
So one thing you should be looking for as an Invis woman, at this point particular, this is map specific, but always go invisible and just look to push people off the edge here. It's so free on tanks. If you get a tank or two, big. It's just instant fight winner.
Keep going.
And because of the low death like you die really easily in this map because you die about here. So you should be looking for push opportunities here. I think you do see one here. I see a potential one here. Nice. Okay, good. So you are aware of it. Next time, be invisible, so you get Dick more surprise. They have a strange ult. He might ult us here. Okay. That's an okay response.
Clear the way. No worries. I've got
I call it an okay response because ideally you don't want to get caught in the strange ult itself. Ideally you want to just push him away each time. Because you rather use Groot, Invis ult for this, for the Groot ults.
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
They're just wasting ults now, which is good. You have a huge opportunity because they're just wasting ults now.
This is real firepower.
Psionic force burst. Feeling fantastic.
Again, you're in the kind of middle of the brawl here. You should be about here still. You're kind of just in the middle right now. As Invisible, you just want to hit as many people as possible. if you're in the middle like this, you're only gonna hit half your team, basically. I know someone pushes you away. Oh, it's because you're looking for kill opportunities. And I think you're aware of the Namor. Why don't you help your team just duel the Namor here as well? Are you trying to help your tanks? Is that why? No, not really. You should be helping your team kill the Namor. Wolverine pops off. That's a nice push. That was a really good push. You can push the cloaker. Okay, whatever. She dies anyway.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Okay. Like, even the storm there, you could be pulling towards your team. I don't think you have anything that really shoots Storm in your team though. But still, you should be looking to push her. Pull her towards your team. Oh, their team's really interesting now.
Clearly you needed some help.
That's a nice Groot ult from your teammate.
No worries, I got your back.
So you have Invis ult and you have Moon Knight ult.
So close! This is your big chance!
I don't like this standing still right now.
Behold the god of thunder!
Current score is 6,
Okay,
2,
whatever.
3.
That's a good push.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. The battle starts in 5, 4.
Oh yeah, something you should do. Something I like to do as Invis-woman. Quick point. Every map, when you're defense, look to left shift the door. If you left shift the door correctly, you always get like 5-6% at the start of the game, basically. It's just something, small trick.
Think this is a challenge?
On this map, you want to do it from this roof here, and then aim like here.
I'm raising 2 superpowered units. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Anyone willing to help? Psionic surge! That's much better. Clearly you needed some help.
How did your Moon Knight die there? Because preferably he doesn't need to use res there.
Anyone willing to help?
I think he is healable actually.
Psionic surge!
Oh, maybe not. It's gonna be hard to heal him. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Anyone willing to help? That's much better. Clearly you needed some help.
Better than my mutant power.
There's Star-Lord
More
behind.
health is never bad. Only 60 seconds left. Psionic surge!
There's a couple minor things, but it wouldn't be worth pointing out at this point. That Star-Lord is an issue though. Like, do you have to be that close to your team though? This question. You have Invis ult. Okay. Something you should do is against Wolverines, right? You counter Wolverine too, massively, as Invis. So when he grabs your team like this, if you happen to have pull your E, if you pull him, he lets go of the Hulk. So you want to look every time you have a Wolverine, just look to pull them away from your Hulk, from your tanks. You save your tanks a lot more issues if you did that. It gets to the point where you save your E's exclusively for the Wolverine, basically.
Let me guess. 30 seconds.
Solo, don't hit it. Ooh, that's a bit close. You must get screwed because of the tree.
Psionic surge!
I think you tried to go for it there. A bit unlucky.
Us against the world! Clearly you needed some help.
How do you guys choke this? He misses Wolverine ult too.
You'll have to keep fighting until
Oh, it's a bit messy. No. You guys could have won that. So you had shield the entire time, first of all. So from here, it's just messy. Your entire team's split, but you could probably save Wolverine. Shield him here. Potentially saves him. He has Wolverine ult too. He's gonna be a massive contributor to this fight. Your tanks are kind of feeding. That's not really on you. Oh, that could have been a one fight though. I think you guys could have closed the game out there. You guys were like 6v4. A bit of overconfidence too, I think, from just your team in general. Ooh, Moon Knight goes for the ult. He gets 2. Gets 3. Gets 3 before dying. Rocket also dies. So you're 4v3 now. Oh. Okay, whatever. There's a strange portal on point. You might be able to make it with a TP. Wolverine almost wipes the enemy team. Oh, you don't have ult for that. It sucks. Okay, that's fine.
Someone scratch my back.
You guys still have a lot of room to work with still. Unfortunately, I know this game goes to another round. So, okay, good job helping your Moon Knight there. That's good.
You're mine.
Honestly, that was probably the right decision. Wolverine ult is too stupid to deal with.
Us against the world.
Again, it's the same issue of you could be healing way more optimally. You played about here. Probably heal way more. You kind of don't want to be high ground as Invis. You generally just don't want to be high ground with Invis. If you're trying to heal your team. Because you'd be bouncing your heals from high ground to low ground, and you wouldn't be as efficient as normal.
Let me guess.
This could be a stagger issue. You guys just need to regroup right now. Hulk needs to die, basically. Oh no.
There's still a chance to stop them. Whoa. Thanks so much.
Oh my god, you almost ran into the ult.
You really could have used a mind like yours, Vince.
I think it's a lot of minor mistakes there from you. If we start from the beginning, you must die to that. Your Moon Knight feeds. Maybe you could have pulled the Hulk out of the Wolverine push. Grab, sorry.
You really could have used a mind like yours, Vince.
Okay, actually, never mind. There's not much you can really do there. You didn't really have a Hulk to work with.
Might be a good time to stop them.
Right now, the issue's just staggering right now. You guys just stagger constantly. You guys not actually getting a fair fight in.
Better stop that vehicle.
You guys have this is a good chance to close them out though. You have a lot of ults to work with here. I think you heard the Wolverine there. No. Stay Invis. You just stay Invis. There's Star-Lord ult going on. I think I used to have this habit a lot too, but don't shoot when you double jumping. You'll break your Invis instantly. You just need to like stay invisible while there's a Star-Lord ult going on. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's now or never. Stop them.
I think if you lived and built Invis ult there, the fight is completely different. You probably would have closed the game out there. Let's see. You have double support ults coming in. I think you might have saw the Wolverine there. You definitely see him now.
As usual.
So, wait.
Us against
Who feeds there? Is that Moonlight? Okay. How does he feed? I mean, he just... Okay, he feeds anyway. Nothing much you can do there. No, no, no. You double support ulted. So every time you're in a voice comm with your other support, coordinate who's going to ult when. That double support ult is probably going to cost you the game. Shield here. Shield. Spam your shield on Luna. The fight might be winnable. How is this not winnable? Is the question. Ah, the big more ult.
This is
It's still really winnable though, in this angle. Okay, maybe not anymore. Oh, another Invis ult coming up soon as well. But I think the double support ult there was the big issue. Just having a second support ult there. You ulted second, which is actually kind of bad. So first of all, you didn't react to your teammate's Luna ult, and second of all, you didn't coordinate either. So, yeah. Big issue there. Big issue.
Including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. Round 3. I've never had this in my life before. Not even in Overwatch. I've never had a game go this far. So this must be intense as hell right now. I can understand making mistakes under pressure, but you need to avoid it if possible.
2, 1. Only 60 seconds left.
This fight's gonna be over before it even gets started. I am strengthened.
Let me get that vehicle to its destination.
Okay, your Hulk is just... Yeah, your Hulk's a lost cause there. Why push him there? You could have... Pulling him there might have actually got the kill.
Love battlefield medicine.
Down to 30 seconds. I got you covered. We're vortex field. Clear the way.
Nice pull. I like that pull.
I compliment you, Hulk, but Ben would get jealous.
You should be... No, you didn't have it. Never mind. Well, there's no more point.
Final 10 seconds.
Your normal's like half... not your normal. Your Moonlight's like half feeding, half popping off. He's kind of weird.
You'll have to keep
His Moonlight ults are always big. Let's pull the root here. He...
us against the world. Feeling fantastic.
You have Invis ult.
I got your back. Disappear.
That was okay.
I'll patch you up.
I mean, Invis ult there is okay. There's no telling what's gonna happen really.
The vehicle
There is unfortunately an uncontested Star-Lord ult now that you have to worry about. So you need to at least acknowledge there's a Star-Lord ult gonna happen.
If I were you,
You hear him above actually.
This is a nice
You're aware of it, which is good. What you could do is like left shift to check the corner here. Or even double jump to check if he's actually there. Because this Star-Lord ult's gonna be big. I have a feeling it's gonna flank and get millions. Okay, they just press Q on you. There's nothing much you can do there. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's still a decent push.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay,
Battle
so
starts in 5,
you have Iron Man too, which is interesting.
3, 2. Only 60 seconds left.
So actually, I think the cloak switch is wrong here. Actually, because you have an Iron Man now. It's kind of funny actually. I think cloak isn't that good at healing targets like Iron Man. I think Invis does a better job with her shields. Personally, just a thought.
You need to stop that vehicle.
That being said, I don't think it's the worst thing. As long as he plays somewhat grounded, he should be okay. Oh, you didn't heal your Iron Man there. You saw him critical. I'm surprised you didn't heal him actually.
I am strengthened for battle.
Better stop that vehicle.
You can kind of tell he's shooting at Iron Man too. Yeah, him dying there is not good.
Hold still. I'm
Okay.
down to 30 seconds.
Still winnable. Still very winnable for your team. Okay, unlucky on the whiff. You do end up losing too. So what are you healing at this very moment is the question. You're healing your full health tanks. You know, you now know at this point your Moon Knight has died. And the Star-Lord's completely unchecked. No one's really paying attention to the Star-Lord, which is a big issue. And your wait, where's your rocket? No, your rocket's alive. Okay. So you don't really need to be healing full health tanks at this point. Just make sure the rest of the fight is going smoothly. Because you and the rocket are basically healing the same people right now. He's probably he's healing the same stuff as you are too. Okay, this guy is not focused on anything. Yeah, exactly. So this guy's a heal bot. Your rocket's a heal bot. On the tanks, especially. Okay, cloak holds. Cloak holds good here. You should be full DPSing right now.
This is real damage!
This Star-Lord is completely uncontested. Now the question is, could you have cloak halted for anything else? When you cloak halted, were you really pressed to do that?
Against the world.
I'm not sure. I'll let it pass.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this. Please, or hurt.
I am strengthened. The moon haunts you.
I mean, this fight is just like, it's the fact that both your DPS die early. When you cloak halted, you're basically 4 people. So, it's not really on you. It kind of is, but maybe you kept Iron Man alive. It would have been nice.
Better stop that vehicle.
Okay. So you have 2 fights to basically win the game here. You have 2 fights to work with. This Star-Lord is a big issue though. This guy has been an absolute menace in your enemy, in your backline.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I wouldn't. Ooh.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I think maybe your Moon Knight's savable. You had your E on Dagger still, so you probably could have E'd and kept healing him there. Either way, I think your frontline struggles. You just had to. Your last chance is the final fight. You just make sure your team doesn't stagger here. Oh, what's your Moon Knight doing?
I'm fucking helpful.
Oh, wait, your Moon Knight okay, no, the Moon Knight ult's not good.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
What have you summoned now, Namor? Our enemies are. I am straight.
Us against the world! Us against the world!
You need to watch out for the Star-Lord ult again, though. He's definitely going to build it in time for the next fight. For this fight, actually. Oh my god, you're so risky with that. You should at least cloak the ability. Fade with the ability. Oh, you guys win. Okay, good. Good. I would say your cloak is actually better than your Invis, actually. Personally. From what I see. Just from what I see. Your cloak has less... So this is mostly your Invis woman. I'd say this is mostly your VOD review. Your cloak's actually fine for its rank. But Invis woman, you need to think about using your shields way more. Make sure you can always like optimally heal your team. Work on the ult usage a bit more, and look to like pull enemies towards your team so they're out of position. That's generally the main issues I see on your Invis woman right now. And I think we're done here. That was a good VOD review.